our finals.
All right. Well, and should be good. And it's noted that Michael is the higher, or sorry, Tyler is the higher seed, so he decides who goes first, and he's deciding to go second. I think pretty clear because I think Law would almost always want to go second, by and large as well. So the fact that
Yeah.
Michael did have to go first is an indication of that.
I think that's exactly what he wants to go or what he wants to do. Whitebeard going first isn't too much of a big deal for him. He's gonna play out the Brook, which isn't the best, I would say. The best play here, but yeah, you do get a
you get a hit
swing.
face.
Yeah, you get the AK swing. You're gonna be almost guaranteeing this, or 2 cards out of hand, which he doesn't really want to take life early on. But I think Michael wants to accelerate that.
Yeah. And going to 4 Dawn. Again, this is the boat variant of the deck as well. I mean, currently in chat, what are the predictions? It's 98.2 to 6.5, so like a 60-40 split, I believe, on the Trafalgar Law, if I remember which one I put first.
Okay, you can click on it.
I can?
Yeah, you can click on it. Right there, see? Yeah, Law
okay,
Law is ahead.
If I just click it. Oh,
Yep,
right there.
it is,
Okay,
yep.
yeah, sorry. So I was pressing predict, and it's like, you can't do that.
Don't.
You trying to scam free channel points from yourself? Crazy.
Biases. Yeah, we're gonna go and go into our Otama, right into that 4/6, and another Otama. Oh no! Don't tell me. Okay, I was about to say. All right. Woo. Okay. Ooh. Wait a second. Okay, I was correct. Okay, I wanted to say the Vista, but my man kept picking up cards. I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, a couple more, steps for that one, but we did get there.
Yep. Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. Double Otama into the Law, into return the Otama into leader effect into return the Otama into Law, into return the other Otama into Bonnie. Now, if you haven't seen a Law player play before, that's some Law stuff right there.
Yeah.
That's some Law stuff right there.
What a great life to live. Just be like, wait, what? Why is there 5 cards on board already? You had like 4 Dawn.
Yep. Yeah, that was kind of nutty.
Yeah, that's pretty rough
actually,
there.
that was kind of nutty.
Yeah, Tyler's definitely having to sit back a little bit, think about
like,
what the next play is.
What do I even do? Okay, going down to 2. Pretty happily. Again, probably going to stay there for the remainder of the game. We'll see.
Yeah, this is starting to, again, a lot of momentum here.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have a better turn 3 and 4 there.
Right, so Vista is fine. That will definitely get rid of the, I would say the Bonnie is probably the card of choice for
there.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if he was really concerned about the base here, you would have done it before he swung.
Oh, deciding to get rid of the Vista. Interesting.
Okay.
And then getting
another
the blocker.
2 cost blocker going down to 2, and then the turn here.
All right, so the decision for this was that, yes, Bonnie is going to get a lot of value, but if you didn't see, I guess, the sneak peeks into this list the other game, you like to establish a lot of blockers on board. And so by denying that Vista from being looped to get rid of your blockers is a strength for this.
Keeping those away to make sure, indicate that is his trash. We'd go ahead and use the leader effect to go right into the Law that swing 6. Probably not going to see a block here. Just 1 card out of hand. Oh no, he's just going to take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's, again, this idea of this deck is that, you know what, I'm going to go down to 0 as quick as I can.
Yeah, have all the cards in hand and then work from there.
Have just start, at the bottom of life, and then just make it so we both have 0, and then you have -1.
Yep. Yep. He's just trying to get a 2K out of his hand, which is going to be pretty easily for him.
And I think he was also something that doesn't come up very often at all.
Yeah.
Is that Moby Dick does have a trigger of being able to play it for free. And so it could even be a thing like, if I get a free Moby Dick off the life.
Which is the only stage card that does that.
The only stage card in the deck that, essentially triggers less cards in life than any other deck, right?
Yeah.
So
so him taking all of this basically said, I just want to see if I have a Moby Dick in here or not.
I have to see the decision there.
I don't know. Always gets kind of scary going to 0. Obviously, Whitebeard is a little bit different in that.
So kind of 3 Dawn, then 5. And again, I think we've pretty much seen a glimpse, if not the full match, for every one of Michael's top 16 matches. And he definitely just is really great at putting some pressure. The Star Deck Trafalgar Law is very strong, as well as being able to get some value off of some extra value off your Dawn as well.
Yeah, fully agree. Don't know what we're holding here, but I'm going to take the chance.
Yeah, here we go.
I think that's a... Okay.
Yep. All right. Here it is.
Ready. Go block this first attack from the 6K. Again, just stay at 2 as long as he can. He has 5 in hand. Waiting, thinking about what it is.
We know one of them's Bonnie.
Yep.
Well, everyone knows that. We specifically know more.
Yeah.
But Tyler definitely knows there's Bonnie in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 Otamas.
Yep.
And 2 hidden cards from there, which we know.
Yes.
If Michael looks at them again.
Yeah.
For more than 2 seconds. And looking like finally make a decision playing another blocker. Passing their 2 open, 2 blockers up, and 0 cards left in life. Bonnie there. Looking at top 5. Playing another Bonnie. Looking at another top 5. Right, finding a Law or a Zoro, deciding on the Law. Going 6K leader.
Seven?
7K.
7? Just getting a little bit of odd number, but I think he just does that with his Dawn count. Just holding here. These 2 blockers. A little concerning. Gonna go and use a Law effect. Resend our Zoro. Be a little bit more aggressive. On 7 again.
Yeah, and additionally, both these players are content creators. I'm getting the links right here. We have it's Will to Win Gaming and Cross as well. Cross AI, I believe, actually is the right there. So if you guys want to follow these guys, links are going to be right there in the chat. Definitely make sure to do that. Both players, obviously, very not professionally, competitively focused, and proving they might have the right to make a video or 2 about this card game.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, shout out to these guys. Obviously, put a lot of hours into this game, and it's definitely showing in this finals. Still 5 cards in hand. Probably where he wants to be, 5 to 7 throughout the entire game.
This is a very hard spot for Whitebeard. I mean, again, like your idea for this deck is that you're okay with going down to 0 fast because you have more control aspects than the aggressive version of it.
Yeah.
And the idea is that you're then able to turn and try to aggressively use the bonus you get from the Moby Dick to get there, but you have pretty meager board, no stage out even, and it's gonna be pretty tough to get all the value really. So looks like maybe 3 for another Vista to get money, perhaps? No.
No.
Right.
We're just gonna go
8 into the Zorro.
I think
2 blockers on the board.
Yeah,
that's a
he's
pretty
just,
easy
Yeah, he's just saying
blocker
block
there.
That. Which he knows and is gonna play the Marco after.
Yeah.
Which again, it's a pretty important card.
Yeah, Marco's great.
Yeah.
3 Dawn open, 3 blockers, and again 0 cards left in life.
Yep. I don't know. I think the game plan is law is just to whittle him down and make him keep up with you.
Yeah.
I don't think he is getting to that point. Again, talked about it before. These Bonnies just staying here longer and longer.
Yep. And then you find a law again, like
that's just
the best card to get.
I mean, yeah. This allows you to extend turns more and more.
Yeah.
Okay, our own Vista, right? Get rid of one of these blockers is just pretty easy.
Yeah. Also a reminder, this is kind of like a weird one, but oh yeah, getting bouncing back the law to the Vista to play the Vista again. Got rid of 2 blockers real quick there.
Yep.
Now you're in real trouble.
Yeah, another 6 here. Let me get another card out of your hand. Is what he's saying. Thank you.
Yeah, and then another 6K.
6. Again, this is what I was talking about before, pre-game. Like he just wants to set up these 6K attackers easily and more and really consistently. And it's just making it really, really easy just to keep swinging.
Yeah.
And also making it hard on for Tyler to say, hey, what do I even do? Do I keep swinging at you or take care of these 6K threats?
Yeah, Radical Beam is good against 2 like 10K attack or 9K attacks. But when you have 4 like, 6K attacks, those Radical Beams, if you're just making your opponent discard 1 card every attack, they're eventually going to run out of cards.
Yeah. I mean, the challenge for Michael right now, and the only challenge, is to keep up this, and his goal is to be defensive at the same time.
Yeah.
Because he technically, he can't even use the leader effect right now, so...
yeah, because I think
he already used it. He used it with the 5 ball, yeah.
Right, getting... block, like, if your route to win next turn is to get rid of, get 3 attacks to stick, and with 2 blockers just healthy out there, that's just another big ask for the Whitebeard. Not looking like bot open for Whitebeard here. And again, there's no time. You have the time to say, you know what? I don't have to be hasty. There's no advantage for conceding early in this. I decided to use a Radical Beam to get out of that,
which doesn't feel great.
Michael loves to see. And then this was just strictly playing that for 1. And this is going to be strictly impossible for Whitebeard to win this turn.
I think Michael played it perfectly.
Yep.
It's actually crazy.
Yep.
The amount of sequencing that he had to do to get there is crazy. I think opening the way that he opened the first 2 turns really set off where he needs to be here. I just don't see anything happening out of this turn. I think you scoop it out, go to game 2.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, I think it's a safe call for that. Like,
I mean, if he does get somewhere here, I'm flabbergasted. I'm more than happy to see it. Sure,
all right,
that's fine.
sure, you can get some board control here. 3 cards in hand. Here's the thing, like, even with 3 cards in hand, it's in even with Marco, you just need 1 attack to stick, right?
Yeah.
And so, let's say you can get out of 4 attacks, which is the max you can get out of this next turn.
The 2 cards in hand, it really doesn't speak that.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that there's just a good chance to get out of, like just systematically, they just don't have a way to defend, even with best cards in hand.
Is there a reason? I mean, I don't know about that. It's like he would have to make a mistake that a new player would have to make. You know.
Yeah, and
You're in the finals.
I believe he's got Seaquake in hand. I think that's the card he's trying to play.
Or Whitebeard.
Yeah. So he's attacking 3k into the 2k Zora because of the 2-. Otama to get out of it.
I don't think it really matters, right?
I would.
Because if you swing at the Zoro, then you try to get a 2K, but that means you're just gonna block it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna block here.
Yep.
Sure. Going to
And
attack.
he minus a 3, so these are 2Ks or 2 and 3.
This is 7k, so probably at Zoro again because Zoro's tiny. Okay.
It's fine.
And then he's going to Seaquake the Zoro. Oh, sorry, the law.
Yeah.
And 2 cards in hand
Which
and a blocker.
I think, or I'm doing it. Yeah.
Okay. That just means with blocker up, you need to have 4 attacks.
Yes.
If you have 4 attacks that are 6k or more, you get to go to game 2 on your side.
Yeah. I'll take the L. I mean, Tyler did do something good here.
Yeah.
He cleared the board. He put him in this position in saying, do you have more than 3 attacks?
Yeah. And if you don't,
that's it, really.
then I have a chance to establish next turn, too.
Right. I'm doing it.
Do it.
Wait.
Show me. Show the chat. Show the world.
Hold on.
Oh, the world minus those 2. Don't
Wait
show.
a second.
Don't show Tyler's and
Okay.
Michael's hand.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It'd be pretty bad.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, he hasn't. He has a restand law. That's just
oh,
enough.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, that would be enough.
Yeah, put him on the. Do you have it?
6k. Yeah, you block here. Don't save it.
Sure.
Because that could technically be removed somehow.
The Marco?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Otama Vista, right? Pretty sure. Or even Jet Pistol.
Yeah.
That all kind of says the same thing.
Yeah, and again, with max blocks, maximum, or you get out of 3 attacks. So if you can establish 4 attacks that are 6, you're good.
Yep.
Right? I can't.
I mean, even
chat can correct me. This is the one time you guys can do it, chat. Is there anything that in hand that would prevent you from losing to 4 6k swings?
No.
I mean,
so. Think about it. Think about it this way. Of, like maybe Gum Gum.
Yeah.
Jethawk, right?
Yep.
Like
but
if you have 2
those have to be security triggers, which just or life triggers, which just don't exist.
Well, I'm talking about like paying 2 and then popping something.
Yeah,
right?
but it have to be 4 or less, and these are all healthy guys.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I was just trying to make you a good guy compared to the chat, right? You know, I'm just convincing the chat.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for playing devil's advocate with me.
Listen, I was really trying to go through the card pool there.
Yeah. You were.
Mr. Michael went ahead and took game 1. Okay, someone yelled one more. I don't know if that was him or not.
No, probably someone from AZ.
Yeah.
I think it was Tash.
Go take a look at our players here.
And it's a little bit on the other side of the camera. Good amount of people watching this game. Anyone else playing on those side events? Also, side event number 3, round 4 just started. In case you're watching this, that was just announced. So I appreciate your viewership.
Listening on headphones.
That's going on over there. Do not miss your round 4. All right, that's the make or break round.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty cool here. Pretty much a packed house throughout the entire weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm sure these guys are ready to find out who's the winner.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, looking at our prediction, I think it was it's 60-40 Law Whitebeard, so Law that the people want Law to win.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Whoever's arguing about like skipping up or not in the chat, continue to argue. I'm sure that's going to go really well.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very constructive.
Yeah.
The second thing is that I just think like when you get a really good player and you know your outs aren't there, it's okay to scoop up and get it going.
Yeah. 100%.
I will say that again, Tyler did show that there was something to be made out of that.
There was a route. Yeah.
Yeah, there was something there. And if he didn't have that starter deck, Law, I think it would have been a lot harder. I think it would have went back to Whitebeard with no cards on field, no cards in hand, and only his leader swing and whatever he top decks, which means a blocker gets there for Michael because he was still at 2 life, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, there was. I don't know. I just feel like that's just a non-factor at the end of the day.
And something else that I feel like gets overlooked is that you're always assuming your opponent's going to play perfectly.
Yeah.
Which you can somewhat bank that they don't. Like it's table 1, right?
Yeah.
It's the finals. It's the finals. Mistakes still happen.
Yeah.
People are tired. People have been playing this whole weekend. Sometimes they do stuff automatically without even thinking about it.
Yep.
And that's where you get in trouble. I don't think Michael's that player. I don't think Tyler's that player. But that is definitely something that if there's an out, why not? What's your risk?
Yeah, for sure. Totally. Michael's the best player in AZ. Did you know that?
I don't know. Nico's got 2 invites. Though, definitely rep my boys in AZ. They make me afraid to go to locals because they just beat me up all the time. Very, very competitive scene, 100%. And again, both these players are content creators as well. Make sure to follow both of them on YouTube. Will to Win Gaming as well as Cross AI. Links in the chat right there. I better see an extra 100 subs on both these players by the end of this night. All right.
Honestly, yeah.
One almost like 1 in 10 people. 1 in 10 people. Just click that link, press subscribe.
Yeah.
We're there.
We're almost there. I think we hit like 850 people watching.
Yeah.
So like just a handful of you.
Yeah.
Just go over there.
And we're gonna get to 1K by the end of this finals. 100%.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
No
doubt.
I
hope so.
No doubt.
I hope so. While you guys are here, thanks, Moobot. Yeah, go ahead and click on that link.
They listen. Moobot listens, right? I'm telling you.
He's a little weird. The robot's a little weird. Go ahead and click on that link in the chat in case you do miss these finals, or if you need to share it to your friend, whatever it may be, and you can see this game and as well as the entire all the matches, the switch rounds, and as well as the top cut rounds later this week.
And it looks like they are getting started. I'm going to assume going into this game, Tyler's going to want to go second again, and hopefully get a little bit of a better opener.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, maybe.
That's great. That's great insight. I didn't think about that.
I think maybe Whitebeard goes second. You know, it's kind of hard to say. Just to take that advantage away from Law, but Law can easily open up a Bonnie and gotta be there anyway, which he opened up Tony. So not exactly what it is, but it is a 1 cost, and that's all you really need. You could go into a Curly, into another 1 drop next turn, and you're kind of right where you need to be.
He's like, playing a block? Oh my gosh, that's 3 guard points in hand. Can we chance the camera? Can we chance it? Camera number 2 has not been the happiest today.
Yeah.
If that's the only thing that's not happy today, that's fine.
Yeah.
And he's
as
a
soon as he
hunch.
puts it
He's
back
got a
up.
hunch.
As soon as it's back up. As soon as it's back up.
Can we actually change it bicep cam? Oh,
Oh,
all right.
wow. As soon as you put it back down, man. Oh, we got the trigger. We saw that? We saw the trigger on the stage. We finally got the trigger. I think the first time I've seen it on stream, at least.
Yep. That's very good.
Yeah, that's sweet. The only stage that has a trigger that plays itself. Yeah, those event cards still going here, and yeah, we do have a bicep cam.
Yeah, we do have a bicep cam.
Hopefully, can see what's up on that one.
Look at that flex, though. Dang.
Yeah, it's intimidating. I told you.
All right, early Marco. Marco only activates when you have 2 or less life, so
yeah,
you would have to take 1 more damage before you get to start recycling him.
Yep.
Which means if you have like an Otama Vista right now, I'd be really, really tempted to play it.
Yeah, we do have one of those. We have both of those. Never mind.
Cool.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
It's so tempting.
We're going right back to every day. You know, every just it's the bread and butter for Michael. I'm gonna remove the board, put some bodies on board, couple blockers, and I'm gonna keep swinging 6. Is this the way to beat Whitebeard? Is this what it is?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can trust and commit to Twitch chat being right.
Yeah. Well, don't read that.
We're already packing up. The game's over.
Yeah.
Finals were over 5 minutes ago.
Just not that one right there. Just. But yeah. I think we're almost there. We're almost there with almost there with Michael, and he's feeling it. You know, we see. I'm gonna cut it to the people cam for a second, as we really see the expressions from Tyler and Michael's confidence coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, hand cam? Alternative hand cam?
Maybe? Can we get there?
No, we can't. Wait, hold on. Kind of. And kind of.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I still think there's a chance for both players.
Oh, sure.
I'll go on a limb. I think there's a chance that Law can win this match.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's controversial.
Sure.
I know some of you guys won't agree with me.
Sure.
But I also think Whitebeard as well. I wouldn't call it yet.
Yeah. Totally, man.
Like Michael just plays like 1 more blocker, like it's over. That's it.
Plays Otama. To nothing. Didn't even think about that one swing here.
That is also an 8K swing. Do recognize that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And this is going to be...
what is this? Let's see. I have it here, I think.
That is Jozu. It is currently a 6K due to the Moby Dick, and you can have another 6K, maybe even... Is he going for 8K? 8K attack right here. And, wait.
What's happening?
Wait a minute.
What's happening?
How do you get out of that?
What?
Wait a minute. 7K? Moby's inactive. Oh, 1 life or less. I'm thinking Marco. I'm bad. That's on me.
What's happening?
You guys can get that.
Two life or less, and your leader includes Whitebeard pirates. He can rush.
We were talking about Marco with 2 or less life. I'm like, there's 2 or less life. We got it. Yeah. Moby Dick's 1 or less life.
Yes. Moby Dick is.
That's on me.
Hey, you're getting too hyped now.
I am.
That's why.
This is like the only boat beard we've seen today.
Actually true. Like a full-on boat beard today. There you go. Let's see.
I mean, you ban a card, just wipe it from my memory. It's not even banned yet, but it's just gone. Like, oh, okay.
True.
And but it gets I guess a month and a half till then.
I mean, speaking of, here I got you. I think let's see. Still have. Looks ridiculous when you look at it.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, nice. It leveled up on the right.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Nice. Okay.
You got to keep it perfectly balanced.
Sure. Sure.
But at the same time, when you have no Dawn open and 1 life, it's a little tough.
Yep. Yeah, the man, this Beige, this Capone swinging is funny.
That's a big guy. Oh, he's going again.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Relax.
Blood in the water.
Relax. The Capone reswing. That's interesting.
All right, now that we're at 1 or less life, the boat does activate. It's a 5K swing on that blocker.
I like how you had to go out and
making
say
sure.
that. Yeah.
Triple reading.
Don't worry about it. I would only call you bad things in private.
Oh yeah. Or when you think I'm not recording.
That too.
Or what now?
Mind. Okay, just deciding on Whitebeard's end. A lot of defense.
Man, how can you guys know he's not running the 9 cost Whitebeard? But then, yeah, how do you guys already know that?
Yeah, what
every Dofi player, you're like, does he run Jumbe?
Yeah. Yeah, pick a side, man.
Yeah, you can
pick a side.
Why is this the one thing chat knows? Like,
does he run?
Okay, Vista. Oh, okay. Capone lives to see another attack.
Served his duty.
Yeah. All right, how many cards are in Michael's hand, though? I always say that. It always looks like one. He's going to accordion out like 7 cards, but...
Yeah, he almost... Yeah, I'm sure he has almost...
We haven't seen a Dan. We haven't seen...
5.
Okay, yeah, see? Just
yeah.
I'm so used to, you know, being able to see just like 3 or 4 cards in their hand, and that's a chunky hand there.
Yeah, totally.
All right, Vista, classic. You love to see it. I would have actually tried to get rid of the blocker, but whatever. Looking like Whitebeard has 9 cards in life. All right, and then a jet pistol as well. We're closing on in. All right. And then playing a Tony Chopper. So 2 blockers up again. Going back to 10 Don. Beige still on the run there. Still not caught for his 4K swing.
I don't know the lore on that one.
I don't know, man. It just... I gotta do it. And right, so this is due to Moby Dick being at 1 or less life. We have an 8K attack and just taking it outright, going down to 1.
Yep. And really just deciding here what's best.
Paying 4 for another Jozu. Okay, this one is actually also buffed by 2K.
Ah, gotcha.
So this is gonna takes up the beige.
No.
The only green card on the board. So
yeah, that's a little bit concerned, but I'm sure he'll pop out a Bonnie or something.
Usually go from a lower cost red card to a higher cost green card. So
yeah. Fine. Okay. There you go. Okay. Comes the Otama. I don't think he actually has very many.
I don't think
green cards.
I don't think he's drawn into any Bonnies or into any law. So this could be actually pretty rough for him on this spot. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Blood in the water.
Oh man. Yeah, his draws are not translating well right now. I think this is a Vista.
Another Vista. But again, like that's just 3 cards out of Michael's hand. So not
Not amazing.
Not amazing
With
in
one
any
card in
stretch of it.
hand and 1 life,
And he's
2
probably only going to
blockers,
be able to
but
try to pressure 1 damage this turn.
yeah, and that's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, so nothing too absurd here, and just not drawing into his top end. He's got a lot of control aspects for it, but nothing to punish the fact that he's made it this far into this game.
And there's one of those. Sure, we'll see something similar in the future. I do like, you know, in this Whitebeard build, and just in general, like these Marcos, you have to trash a card, right,
Yep.
in order to get it. Just get you a Moby Dick. Don't need another one, right?
Okay, and attacking with the Newgate, getting the immediate block.
Yep.
You have a 4th Jozu, or 3rd Jozu? I think he's already played 1, but...
Oh, sorry about that. I got it. Sorry about that.
What happened?
Oh, I went to other
okay.
cam, did the stinger and stuff. Sorry about that, guys.
This stinger comes about, the game's over, they're shuffling up. Like,
What am I doing? It's my mouse is right by the switcher.
Yep. All right, another Jozu, and again, this you are definitely. I mean, if cross like obstacks Bonnie, then you're probably in set. You're probably good to continue to win this game. But this is definitely starting to approach a turning point where it's going to be very, very hard for Michael to really capitalize on the position he's in.
I don't know. After seeing Tyler's hand, I don't think he's like too much in danger, especially the way that Michael's is drawing.
Yeah. This is definitely a spot that if you perhaps had like he's hoping he had an ace. Like ace would be way better here than a Jozu.
Sure. I mean, on power, on effect, on everything. Sure. Yeah, I think that's a big decision to actually swing with this blocker.
But I will 100% say, if Tyler had a Marco on board, it would have been a way different game.
Yeah.
I think not getting the guarantee with him being able to be a blocker was a little bit of a mistake there, and it would have gained him a lot of value, especially in the spot where there's no real way for Michael to capitalize the position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the biggest misplay out of this game so far. But only 1 card in hand from Michael. Could go and pass here. I don't think that's
Okay, so he attacked with the blocker.
Yeah, he did. That's what I was saying. Like that was a big decision for him.
Yeah.
He only has 1 card in hand, so I think the only thing.
But he got a searcher card,
and that really can start it out.
Okay, yeah, switch over there. Yeah. So Anami, okay.
Okay.
And then using Nami.
Can we see?
Wait, unfortunately, this can't get a top end. Oh, but those Zoros?
Yeah.
All 3?
Something good. That's something good.
Unfortunately, you have only red cards on the board, so you can't cycle into it. And no Tony Chopper blockers. There's 1 beige in hand. Okay, yeah. There's that. You have to take the blocker there.
Yeah.
And you're
gonna have one of maybe your Namis for it.
You can definitely bounce something for 2 back to hand.
Yeah, you can probably get your Otama and just say 0, right? But that also says that it's 2 less Dawn to swing into.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to make that decision to do that. Yeah, you can swing at his board. I don't think that's really much of an issue, right? Yeah, I think you're good on this. Because it's basically a free card or a swing that he doesn't have to worry about next turn.
Yeah, and I think you should. Yeah, you save it based on what we've seen from his hand. He has too much defensive cards. You need, and
that's not good.
The free info that
that's big info.
There's not a 1K in there.
Yeah.
You have the power to keep this blocker around, but definitely a game where both players are just very low on their resources and they have to choose, very carefully what they want to commit to. Right, 7 whole K into that 3K blocker.
Yeah, deciding that he doesn't really want to go for life, despite of him being 0 and dwindling his hand down.
Oh, is he going to go for
A guard point, probably.
double guard point? I mean, he knows that there's. Okay, that
Interesting.
saving it there too.
That's interesting.
Okay, so what he can do is he can use. If he wanted the guaranteed kill, he could have gone 2 for the Vista, bouncing it back there.
Yeah, play it again.
Get rid of the Otama to play another blocker. And if you've got one more rush card in hand, you're in deep trouble.
Oh,
That is
interesting.
doing not a lot in hand.
Yeah,
and you know the other
really
card in hand is a
blocker, right?
blocker.
Yeah, Tony.
So we know we have exact math now.
Yeah.
So if
Mystery
there's
card
one more rush card in the hand of Newgate, you can end this.
Yeah. I'm doing it. And
he's not letting you do it.
I heard it. He heard it.
Yeah.
Checking his drop here. Maybe deciding to see if this is like a jet pistol or something. I don't know. Deciding how many 2Ks he's used. A lot of things to take a look for.
But any attack you do, you know it can go through right now.
Oh sure.
Like you don't why you know it's you, but you know what it is.
Yeah, you don't really
you
want
know
to
there's
commit.
no counter in there.
Yeah, you don't want to commit.
You know you don't have to commit there. Unless he's trying to just save it from jet pistol and life, which is
yeah,
fine.
I think
if that's what it is,
I think
fine.
that's what it is. Come on now, let's go see that hand.
Right.
I want to see the hand.
Yeah. Right, block there.
Sure. Well, getting the blocks in because he knows that you can rid of these guys anytime.
Yeah, and he knows that he could commit to jet pistol next turn, so attacking there.
Yep.
Block there.
Sure.
All right, do you go for game?
Please, just let us.
Okay.
Please, just let us see it.
Please, just
please stop doing that. I don't think he has it. I don't think he has a rush card.
He does. He has a Josu.
Oh, he does.
100%.
You saw it?
Yeah. Hey, let's see it right now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Slamming it down.
That is it.
Okay.
We are going to game
3.
Number 3.
Game 3. Wow.
That
little
is...
bit of a turn.
Can I see all those people in chat that said that Law had that game? Can I see them in chat real quick?
I don't know if they'll expose themselves. I don't think they'll expose themselves like that.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure.
Let's see. Yeah, I didn't say that. No way. No way.
Oh.
Also, Michael's using a quick restroom break. Again, no time, so you're fine.
Okay.
But
no problem on that.
One more game.
Yeah.
One more game to get there.
One more game indeed. We saw really 2 good games, honestly. Really great games in general. And yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna see a really good final game for these guys. And here, I'll switch to us for a second. We'll switch over to them. That's okay. I think overall, like, what was the difference between the second game to the first? Do you think?
The Whitebeard found its stage. that's pretty much it.
Honestly, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
It was that, and the additionally, Trafalgar Law had an amazing start.
Yeah,
an amazing start.
Yeah. It was the first 2 to 3 turns, right? That first game it was really good.
And he
Put
didn't
on
find
the pressure. Couldn't
any
keep up
bodies.
on it. Yes, he did.
Didn't find any of the 5-drop laws.
It was all just like janky stuff.
It was all your weenies.
Yeah.
None of the top, in which I think Whitebeard essentially only found its weenies too, right?
Yeah,
almost exclusively, right?
But at least he could have used them.
Yeah.
And his leader at the end of the day is kind of a win con with
Actually,
Moby Dick.
he did find one 5-cost law too, because he did restand the beige.
Yeah.
You can't forget that.
Yes, he did do that.
However,
he swung a big old beige. And,
not your traditional curve, not what you wanted to see.
No.
And that's the thing with this deck where you have so much cycle, right? And you would think immediately, but half your cycle, most of your cycle, honestly, your Curly Dedan and your Nami, they find your low end. They find 1-drops, and there's some like mid-level like Zoros, like the Rush one. People are running the green one with film, but those cards just bottom deck your others, right? They just bomb deck your 5-drop law, which when you see those cards, you start winning. You feel really good about that.
Yep.
And
Didn't see one of those, right?
yeah.
I don't think we did.
They blend
could
together.
Be wrong.
We've been watching a lot of games. But
I could be wrong, but
you
I
guys
don't
can,
think he
you
did.
can call us out in chat. But I don't think he found any of the 5-drop blockers.
Yeah. Someone just yelled at us, Delphi best deck. I mean, you got top 4.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's good. And so both these players fighting really hard for this.
Yeah,
obviously.
For sure.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't.
What?
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Also, while we're here,
yeah,
both players, YouTube content creators, both of them in chat again.
Yep.
We better get both these guys up by at least 100 subs by the end of the stream.
Yes, please. Go ahead and click all those links and maybe this one. I mean,
And while we're clicking on links, let's keep on going.
Looks like they're back, actually. Whoa. What happened with that? They're actually sitting down again? That's actually crazy.
Wait, one more link.
That's actually crazy. Doing a little water break, a little water break.
Yeah.
And here are our final finalists for our finals. Michael E. Against Tyler, and if anything, again, they've really balloted it out.
Yeah.
Really did well in both of their games. Law had a fiery start in their game 1. In our game 2, Whitebeard pulled it out and taking advantage of the lack of really advantage that Law didn't have. Right. So if anything, I could go ahead and shuffle it up and see what's up. But yeah, definitely go ahead and click those links. Go to their channels. Surprise them after this, right?
Yeah.
One of these guys is going to be a winner. The other guy is going to be happy, I'm sure. Regardless,
either way, if you just this is their life for this hour, right?
Yeah.
No time for phone calls, no talking to friends, nothing. Like
yes,
we're in a time where we're always checking our phone, right?
Right. Can we ban Spira? He's posting links. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's a rough link to be put there.
Yeah,
that's
I don't know
kind
what
of
that
BSS
is,
content creator.
Whoa.
So good thing I added that extra S.
But yeah.
But
letters are banned.
Yeah, he couldn't delete his own message. That's funny. However, if you just end this, no matter where you're at, you look at your phone, you're like, wait a minute. I woke up this morning I think Wildwin has 600 subscribers. I'm at 700. I was like, I didn't even make a video.
Yeah.
I've been too busy trying to fight for my life to make a video.
Sure, man.
How'd this happen?
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Yep.
For me.
Yeah, just go in there, show some love. These guys earned it. Yeah, they're just getting set up. Someone asked, what's the score?
It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's 1-1. I think we
going to game 3.
Yeah,
and
going to game 3.
If you guys want to see any of this tournament, it's going to be here on my Twitch. Brian, co-host, will be uploading it to that stage 0. That link that you guys also clicked on a second ago.
Yeah, totally clicked on it.
Finals from yesterday are already up there.
Yeah.
Finals for tonight will be on YouTube.
Very likely, very soon.
Very likely, very soon.
Yep.
Do you want to commit to the end of the day?
Yeah, I'll do it.
We'll commit to end of the day, Hawaii time.
Wow.
2 a.m.
All right.
We got there.
Amazing. Yeah, these guys are just shuffling up to get into game 3, so don't you worry, guys.
Yeah. And they're shuffling. I mean, again, I definitely want to shuffle. This is, Tyler's been in this situation before, grand finals. As far as I know, this is the largest event Cross has been in a final situation. Very stressful.
Yeah.
Personally, Michael almost didn't make it here this weekend.
He really didn't.
He didn't.
I don't know if you guys saw his.
He posted on Twitter, so I can expose him on it. But he bought his flight thinking it was noon Friday.
Yeah.
And then showing up at 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
He bought his. It was like 11:59. So it says Friday on it. But he was supposed to show up at 5 a.m. Chicago time. He's like in Chicago to drive to Peoria down. So
it's
fighting for it. Obviously, the good investment. He made the right investment.
Yep.
The extra last day ticket to get here. So
yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, it is totally insane.
Yeah.
As soon as I was gonna say, let's go look at Tyler's hand. He put it down.
No, and I believe this is not. He looked at his opening hand, did not want it.
Yes.
He exposed himself. What do you guys mean? This is public knowledge. He put it on the internet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great video when he posts it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I paid extra X amount of money to win a tournament. Like, there's a thumbnail.
I paid $1,000 to win a tournament or something like that. Also, another shout out to Top Cut.
Yeah.
So what are we almost done? around 2:30 local time. For
This is like the cleanest
top
from our
16.
side. Like they've made
Yeah,
our job really easy, which I
yeah,
appreciate.
yeah. We don't have to worry about anything
Anything,
tournament related.
no
Tournament related.
thing,
They
and
just keep churning out the rounds today and yesterday. So
yeah.
like huge shout out to them. Um, very thankful that we got to do this, and very happy that this tournament really went really well.
Yeah.
Basically.
And lastly, shoutouts to this is my own bias one. Shoutouts to AZ, super good crowd. Olympus Game has an incredible community there too. That's where I moonlight sometimes. Michael's always there trying his best. The whole
Yeah.
gang's out here from Olympus Games, so make sure to check
Exactly.
them out too. It's
Yeah.
a great place in Arizona if you guys are ever there.
Definitely good to see. And we are starting. Looks like our Whitebeard player is going first. With our Curly Dan going second on Law's end, which is good. I mean, other than two Bonnies
Mm-hmm.
or two like a Nami and a Bonnie, like you can't open better. I feel like because
Yeah.
it's just gonna set you up. And we do see peek a little bit on Michael's hand or in Michael's hand, looking pretty good so far.
All right, and it looks like, yeah, and it's just attacking there. And honestly, like Newgate, in this version of Newgate going first is strictly worse. Like the other one can kind of go for it, but just the fact that you really don't have any turn one plays for this deck,
Mm.
unless you just want to put an Otama on board for some reason, like weird flex.
Yeah,
But
I don't
using the
think
Vista to get rid of the Curly Dan, which does mean that it's a little bit slower start for
for Michael.
Law here, and he
Yeah.
does have to kind of set up a taller board. Okay,
Vista,
great,
Vista.
love this game.
Vista to the Vista, baby. Vista to the Vista. Not gonna swing, obviously, because you want to use that one extra Don for the beige, the Capone. Go see real quick peek. Look at that. There you go.
That is
That's a hand, right?
he loves those event cards.
he
Things
loves
are
them.
always happening in his hands. Too many events.
Loves them. Swinging, taking that quick life, putting down the I think this is the 5/7, right? Please. I'll be right back.
By the way, real quick, shout out to these players for not having a Newgate mirror match. Like this is probably like one of the most exciting finals I've casted in a minute. Just because like there's the diversity, there's the back and forth. The fact that we got to game 3 for this match too, just incredible. All right, and there's the we got our little camera motor to adjust that right there. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit more. There it is. Look, you're gone and you're back, and look at this wide old board. You had 0 cards over there. Did he hit it again? Did he hit it again? Yeah. Yeah, and just the difference seeing a Trafalgar Law 5 cost from the set makes in this deck is huge. There's a little bit of removal from Newgate. Obviously, we did see like the first, but man, just nasty getting rid of that.
I'm back.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did leave for a second, and there's an entire board on Law's end.
Yeah.
Just had to make sure that no one knocks over the thing, because it's going to be a very interesting point of view where the camera flips over. And yeah, that's not gonna be great. So hopefully they don't. Yeah, they watch out for that one. So sorry if it's a little off.
Thinking.
Still got 5 cards. I'm telling you, 5 to 7 cards in hand, 2 life. That's kind of where Michael is comfortable.
I'm gonna try it. We're gonna get there. Ready? Yeah. Okay. Got there. Is there Marco in hand? No, that's too bad. Is there?
No,
there's
isn't.
Atmos.
No,
there's a Marco.
There's a
There's
Marco. Yeah, it's on the right side.
Marco now would be kind of good, especially with 2 boats in hand. You could Marco play boat, pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Marco definitely comes out. He has 2 or less. That's an upside, right? Playing out the Moby Dick.
All right, I got one today. I got a turn prediction. Nice.
Which part? I forgot.
The Marco boat and swing.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that, so it didn't exist.
I called that.
Okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio pointing at the screen like
Yeah.
this. All right, yeah. This is a completely different game though. But I will say the differences between these other two games. One, Newgate going first is a little bit worse. Law going second, great. The fact that we do get to see your resources for Michael, specifically Bonnie being able to get your searches and your 5-drop Law is fantastic. So and it just like a better start for both, and getting Marco pretty much on curve with the boat out and having resources to discard for that boat. I don't know if I still think it's pretty close to either player.
I think we won't know until one of these guys gets down to like 1 life.
I thought you were going to say something like, I guess we won't know until someone wins.
That's true, actually.
And Brian, your insight's insane.
I'm sorry.
What does he know that I don't?
Sorry, this guy was already 1 life, taking to go down to 0. A huge hand. Radical Beam, Marco, a bunch of cards in hand. Already says defense. And already at 5 on Law, so he just has to make good decisions. That's basically where it comes down to.
Yep. And Marco discarding the Moby Dick,
hey,
which
I got one right.
Okay. Yeah.
I got one right. I don't remember the one you got.
Literally last turn.
Don't remember that. I just don't. Fortunately. When you had to use the
leader
Law
effect.
effect, yep. Yeah. To get the Bonnie back.
And there's a 1K Atmos.
Yeah, and this is kind of where Michael put Tyler in last game. We're gonna have some just case swings, some defense, and a decent sized hand, and all we really need to do is survive every other turn while we're making you window cards.
Yeah, and we'll have to see what decision here. You can pressure the board a little bit. I'm gonna say that Michael probably has like, let's see, Michael, card check. Q. 5 cards in hand. All right. I was gonna say 6, so I'm.
Yeah,
he's
5
always.
to 7.
I'm always.
5 to 7.
5 to 7.
That's
yeah.
my That's my educated guess every time.
My work schedule. 5 to 7.
Okay.
AM to PM.
Okay, just deciding what we want to do. You forgot what? Okay. There you go.
There's a squad, which is just good for establishing board.
There we go.
That's really all you can do right now. You can just try to establish a board, and you can pressure the tiny cards. But again, you have Bonnie in hand, so Bonnie every turn is going to be huge.
Right.
All right, so giving the minus there on the Law. I think that's the first, one of the few squads that we've seen hit the board this weekend.
I think we saw one more from Tyler. That was about it.
Right, so swinging, yeah, with your big old 8K mustache face.
Yeah.
Going into the Law, which you're gonna be able to pretty easily block through all this, I think. If you want to use your Marco to try and get rid of it, pretty risky, but you can do that. Now that you have some established supernovas that are a little bit bigger than than beige,
yeah,
you could potentially get the double advantage off the 5-drop Trafalgar Law from the star deck.
Yep.
Right. So yeah, deciding to attack here.
Yep, getting that boost from Moby Dick.
Right. And if you have a Jozu in hand, I would slam that down and try to get rid of that Law. That's a lot of resources that you'd be able to get out of his hand.
He does have it. Wait, does he?
He does, Brian.
I see this blocker, right?
Yeah.
Catch the other one. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, no Seaquake in hand either.
no,
No. No.
there is not. Quickly, and over here, there's a crowd.
Yeah, there's a crowd.
So, just in case you aren't here, there's a crowd here. There's literally a lot of people just going around, and we can again take a peek at Tyler's decision making. Real important decisions, facial expressions.
Yeah,
Again, this is the finals, right? This is the make it or break it,
it is.
and there's no time limit. So,
Nope.
no time.
None.
We go and play
Bathroom break part 2. All right, and passing with 4 open. Yeah, they need to make an announcement. Like, if everyone at the venue can just log on to the Twitch stream if you're not already, get to 1K real quick. Thank you.
And hit that Prime sub. Any Prime subbers in the chat?
Yeah.
Really pushing it.
Banned word.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Triple G, thank you for being peer pressured into that.
Okay, you didn't have to do that. We appreciate it, but like, you didn't have to do that.
You guys have to. It's always a bit to not okay. Most of the time it's a bit.
It's not a bit.
For
you know it's
only
effective.
when they count to giveaways, which happen regularly on this channel. But
yeah, sure.
But that is thank you guys. I always feel bad when someone takes it as for verbatim. I'm like, oh gosh, I just
wait. George just
that's like low key robbing someone. Like,
yeah. Yep.
You will sub to me.
Yep. For the VOD watchers, swinging with the Zoro here to the Marco 5-5. Probably will do that again.
Right, Vista's got.
I can never tell if he's countering out or just using the effects.
It's. I mean, whatever's easiest, right?
Yep.
And that is easier.
Yep.
And
Yep.
okay. And this is the correct play because
yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, this is basically what you wanted to do. Swinging 6 to lead anyway, right? It's just cheaper.
Yeah. And this honestly, the difference between first and second, not that it's a problem, is minor. You do get a little bit more for first. They both essentially get the same pricing. I believe it's just a little bit more of event packs and goodies and the fame. But it's very, very close to pricing between first and second.
I'm low-key, I kind of want to buy one of the finalist mats.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it is, but
all right.
do that.
And Vista for the blocker. That's pretty good. Is validation a prize?
Happiness?
Yeah, I don't know. All right. And yeah, this is I'm saying that Michael's in a pretty solid spot here. 5 cards in hand, 2 cards in life, 1 blocker up, and really was able to whittle down the amount of cards in.
Yeah, I think that's the goal.
Yeah.
We all know that you're gonna be going to 0. We're gonna have a lot of cards in hand. So how do I get to a point where I can just making you pitch cards?
Yeah.
And yeah, Michael kind of figured it out with these type of swing.
And looking at these 10 Dawn and about 4 or 5 cards in hand.
Dawn math.
And here's kind of like the weird kind of balance for Whitebeard. You draw a lot of cards very quickly in comparison, right?
Sure, yeah.
But then the kind of the drawback is like you pay for those cards early for early access for it, but then after that, the actual amount of cycle you get in this deck is abysmal. Yeah. It's only the cards that you top deck. So like after you go down to 0 cards in life, you get 1 new card every turn, and that's usually about it.
Yeah, because you don't play any searchers.
No, because it's not set 3. They don't exist yet, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not too bad because like you get 5 more things to use, 6 more things to use. I don't know. I mean, he is in that position where you're at the mercy of the top deck.
Yeah.
And usually by this time, a Whitebeard player has won.
Yeah.
So, because of that, it's in a really tough spot. And See how? Oh, touch call.
What's it called? Verification.
I know how to read lips. That's how I read lips.
Oh yeah, you turn on the microphone.
You guys can't hear that. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to hear them and then be like, actually.
Yeah. No, I'm not letting you use your smoke and mirrors.
Dang it. Dang it.
All right, they're playing something though.
Yeah, they're trying. He's trying to do it right now.
Yeah, we do have
Some
very
audio.
poor
Some audio.
microphones with these cameras. They are not worth it. We assure you.
Yeah.
If you want to hear
Not
the
doing
background noise of this
venue.
we got you covered.
Hey, Judge, what would you do here? Okay. Ban that guy.
All right, so technically you can win in this spot, right? You can say no.
I'm trying to see the line. You
Yeah.
know? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see the line.
Yeah, and the line that he's decided to take is that I think board clear is the way. I think it's harder for them. I think I have a better chance to win, live this next turn and use my advantage to push for a win, which is quite difficult with Radical Beam.
Good play. Good play on that one, actually.
Yeah, so you saved these, and so now you really kind of pressure both these. So if he doesn't have another rush attack,
I don't think he does.
But he does have a Seaquake. All right, Seaquake, the Vista thing. He does not care about the additional advantage you get from the Bonnie.
I mean, it was just going to be burning in his hand anyway.
I mean,
but 3 cards in hand really just signals like, I don't know if I'm going to live this next turn.
Here's the issue. With 3 cards in hand, you just need 5 6K attacks.
Which Bonnie can get.
Bonnie can help you get.
Like a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Between Zoro and card deck Law.
I'd say you have at least guaranteed 3. If you get more cards on the board, you can get another 2 from the from like a Trafalgar Law restand. I don't think it's super easy right now.
Yeah.
You, with 4 cards in hand and 1 standing, you are afraid of a second Radical Beam because that would end your career here. And if you try to use your blocker to get rid of a block, attack offensively.
Yep.
And looking like just passing the turn. See how On's immediately using Bonnie for 1.
Yeah. Did you draw for turn?
Yeah.
He did, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, there it is. Look, see, it's the thing I said.
Yeah.
Now you got to get there.
So you do have a Brook, which will help you get there for sure.
Oh yeah, I think we're.
If you have a Brook and a Rush Zoro, I think you get there immediately. I'm not sure if the Dawn is quite there yet, because you have 6K swing. Brook will help you get another 6K swing on the board. You need 4 additional Dawn for your Law play and the restand.
Personally, I think you swing 6. Yeah, you swing 6 here, swing 6 on the Zoro. You play the Brook 8 on Law. You play Bonnie into leader effect Zoro. Starter deck swing 8 again.
Yeah, I think that's
the play.
If the Dawn matches up, because we're not counting as easy this late in the day, but 6K into Zoro here.
Also, if I get that entire line correct, you guys owe me 10 gifts.
That's not true.
Oh.
I'll gift you 10 subs on YouTube.
Okay, but I'm getting there though. I'm like almost there. I'm like literally there.
Okay, so he's doing a big swing. So this is
I see the line.
Get the block there. You have to. You have
Yes.
to play a 1-drop. Yeah. Since this is big enough, 1-drop.
Drop here.
Tama. Restand. With the Law.
Starter.
1 more 9K swing. You can tie it, but that is it. Cross is our winner.
There we go.
For our first regional here in North America.
The first
Huge accomplishment.
one, baby. The first one. Look at these guys.
Look at these guys. Very happy.
Yeah,
I'd be happy.
Yeah, I'd be
happy. I don't know about you guys.
That was your finals. I got that line almost there. Just not the 9K swing.
No 10K subs.
That was smart to go 9 instead of 8. Just because obviously Radical can get out of it, or even guard point.
For sure.
So yeah, that was cool.
That was probably the best match I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah,
which is
cool.
not always the case for finals. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy it was this time.
Yeah, man, that was sweet. That
Yeah.
was really cool. I'm super happy that we're a part of that, and as well as just in general,
Yeah.
everybody who ended up hanging out. Michael E.
Yeah.
Mr. Cross,
Which
right?
both players, again, follow them on YouTube. Ooh.
Oh my gosh!
Oh
What are you
no,
doing?
I just broke my computer.
Yeah.
Both.
I
There
don't
we
know
go.
what he's doing.
There it is.
There you go. Okay, go ahead and follow these guys.
Follow these guys. We're probably gonna get an interview with both of them, unless they just have to skedaddle right
Yeah,
after
they
this,
gotta
which
go.
I would
They
be
gotta
very
go,
surprised
right.
about.
Yeah.
So again, congrats to both players. Let's try to get them over here, get their thoughts,
Mhm.
and go from there. So
Yep. Let's go ahead and go to break real quick before we break off. You guys, did you do the prediction thing already?
I'll do that right now.
Okay, and then.
Yeah, both interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's
yeah,
go
yeah.
and go to break. We'll go ahead and
Yeah.
sort that out right now. Right back.
Both. No, yeah, both. Yeah.
All right, we're back. We're back. I'm not alone. Hayden is gone. Thankfully, he's gone. Oh my God, it's been such a long weekend. Hey, I'm here with our contender, our finals contestant, Mr. Tyler Green, Mr. Will to Win Gaming. How you doing, man?
All right, first place loser.
Okay, you can't open it with that, man. I think you played phenomenally.
It was really good. Now, weirdly enough, game one, that was the first game in the entire tournament I didn't have stage.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Both of you guys kind of drew weirdly the first two games.
Yeah, it was.
You drew like a god the first game. It felt like.
Oh, the beginning was atrocious.
Yeah,
it was just all defense, no forward drop Atmos on curve.
Yeah,
no, it was just And then I just at the stage, it was. I was giving it the old college try as hard as I could to make sure that I would try to survive. But
yeah, I mean, dude, we saw your hand. You made plays where we didn't see it, and you made things work where we thought we didn't work, right?
Yeah.
And I think it did come down to that. I think that first game was a little bit of the draw effect. You know, you get what you get, and you kind of make lemons out of lemonade or lemonade out of lemons, right? But going into game two, how do you think you approached it differently?
Did not really try anything different. I have a very strict game plan of what I'm trying to do, and so it's just doing, like you said, making lemonade out of lemons the best I can, because up until the thing that won me the top four and playing against it, I've never played a Jozu ever in the history of ever. Okay. I've never cast Jozu.
Is it more for the counter?
He says 2K counter, and I can pitch it to Marco. That's it. I only play 8 2K counters.
Okay.
So I just had no better options.
Yeah.
And so the big thing was just seeing what I wanted to see. Stage is a thing where it makes your go from a above average deck to a really good deck.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So having stage really helped solidify that win, and just seeing stuff. But I just saw cards, just had to really just adapt to what he's doing, because he can do crazy lines.
Yeah.
And I take your eyes off that board state for 1 minute, his board looks insanely different.
Yeah, that's happened like every single time. Like every time that we look away. I think you mentioned a couple of things. So the strategic game plan, right? So I felt like, which Michael's over here, he's gonna get interviewed after this. He it seems like he was keeping a decent sized hand, not a huge one, right? Throughout the game, having decent blockers and as well as defense in general, and just swinging 6 every single time that he can.
Yeah.
Right. And it just seemed like he was just pinging ponging after your hand. And that seems like his game plan. What was yours?
My game plan realistically is to go wide with average costing things that are bigger, like vanillas. My 4 drop 6Ks, my 5 drop 7Ks, and really just being able to use the stage to make them ginormous. They're easy to block, or they're easy to counter out of.
Yeah.
And just kind of going wide. We didn't really see me able to do it. I played 2 Raikuyo, the 3 drop 4K with 1 counter, with 1K counter, and if I have 1 Dawn under it, including himself, every Whitebeard pirate character gets plus 1,000.
Yeah.
So if I'm having 3, 4, 5 guys on the field, giving that anthem is very important. So I try to go as wide as possible.
Okay.
And just try to say, what is the most? How do I survive the worst case scenario?
Yeah.
And then how much dog do I have available after that to mid-max as much damage as possible while still saying if they just put everything on their guy and swing at me if I know leader, like I can survive. So
yeah, I get you.
yeah, it's people call it a smooth brain deck. It's when you start playing really top level stuff, it gets really sweaty.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just a great choice in my opinion.
And that was kind of the part of the discussion of like, the first, I would say 1 to 3, maybe even 4th turn for Whitebeard. Pretty much as soon as you get down to 1 or 2 life, right? It becomes a much harder deck to play, or at least to navigate when it comes to defense and your choices of building a board.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you saw me like take a lot of time sometime between moves. That's because I'm doing so much mental math in my head of if he does this, if I do this, and then playing like 3D chess, and because you're trying to get as many fatties on the board as possible, but at the same time you still need to make sure you have blockers or events counter up.
Yeah.
Whether or not you're bluffing it or not, you need to make sure that it makes it to where they can't kill you, and they might just barely try to touch you and then develop their board state.
Yeah, totally.
So that's the big thing with that.
I think the biggest question is, and the last question pretty much before we get you out of here, is why Boatbeard over Straw Hat? I'm sure you're gonna get that question.
I do.
Right.
And I'll give you an answer if you want a really, really detailed answer. So on my YouTube channel at Will to Win Gaming on YouTube.
Yep. Which should
my
be
last video that I put out on
there.
Wednesday has a really in-depth guide on my list, as well as why I chose to do what I do. But the reason for it is very simple. It got banned in Japan because it's too good when you always have it, which is
Yeah.
Ezo. So if I play 4 of it, there's probably an 85% chance I'm going to see it between I always mulligan for a boat. My mulligans take me 0.3 seconds to look at it. Do I see blue? Keep it. Do I not see blue? Mulligan.
Yeah.
And then I get 6 cards off life, 5 cards off hand, plus drawing. Like, I'm going to see it. So my best matchup is Strawbeard.
Oh, okay.
If I could have had please nothing but Strawbeard, like that would be.
Which is a highly likelihood, honestly, nowadays. But I think this may have shifted the mental state of the format, right? Only one in the top 4. A couple of them got knocked down in top 8 and top 16, right?
Well, I beat Law in top 16.
Yeah.
So
there's 2.
Yeah, there were.
Michael
Yeah, so I
up,
played that, and I was it just.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I had the best draws. I didn't have the worst draws, but I wouldn't say the best draws. So I really think that 4 life leaders are very easy for me. Like if I had my pick, like I was still rooting for the Law to win because I can just rush them. The problem was that I just wasn't seeing exactly what I wanted on my curves, and then with all the blockers he has and all the things he was doing, it was so hard to keep up.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I mean, overall, really good games throughout that match. We watched you, I think, one time before on stream.
You watched me in top 4 against the Dofi.
Yes. I'm trying to think if we watched you on top 16 or on the Swiss. I don't think we did,
never,
right?
Never was on cam.
Yeah.
Until the last 2.
Well, it's best for last,
No one wants to watch Whitebeard play.
Oh, we were trying to avoid it.
Yeah,
but we did make sure that Boatbeard got some recognition, if anything. And yeah, 2nd place, man. That's big. That's super big.
I was really trying to. That was the first. So this is only the 2nd event I've ever been in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I kind of got in this game not super long ago.
Yeah.
And so my first event was Dallas, and I ended up winning Dallas. But like I was going through there. That was the first game in top 16 of both events that I actually went to game 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Normally I'm just trying to rush.
Yeah,
just trying to aggro rush, but it was a lot. But yeah, it's super fun, and I didn't expect to have any success in the game, and so now I'm like, oh no, I gotta like sign up for things.
Yeah.
I didn't get any of the online regionals, so this is the 2nd event I'm in. So
for sure,
but I'm excited to go to the regional down in Arlington. I'm from Oklahoma City, so it's about a 3-hour drive for me. Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, I might not be there. Who knows? But hopefully you'll have some more success there too.
Yeah, man.
We still have, I think, over 440 people still watching. You got any shout outs? Anything? Obviously, your YouTube channel, please. Yeah. We've been talking about it this whole time.
Yeah, we're actually, so at Will to Win Gaming, we're actually, we're about to reach 1,000 subscribers soon. We're doing another box giveaway. We do a lot of box giveaways. We have like our Patreon where we actually do like private testing and coaching as well. But a big shout out to the Will to Win Gaming team. Will Craddock and Paul Giroux have been helping me a ton with testing. blessed in Oklahoma City to have a lot of really good players.
Yeah.
We have like 5 or 6 shops like within about a 30-minute drive of each other.
Yeah.
And we can play every day except for one day, like actual events. And
I see.
so we got like 50 players in Oklahoma City, so we have a lot of testing. So just shout out to everybody that's been helping me play. Really appreciate it. I've had a lot of people that were like, try this, try that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Makes sense. Cool. Appreciate that. I'm sure everyone's very happy for you. Thank you for your time as well.
Awesome, man.
And I'll let you go so we can get this stuff going. And I don't think there's anything else. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. So we'll be right back
Awesome.
in just a couple minutes. Again, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Whole different part of the country.
Yeah.
We're muted the whole time.
No way.
Brian, why did you mute it? Oh my gosh.
Yo, that's tough.
All right, I take it all back. I'm bad. At least I didn't say I was a good content creator. All right, start over. We got Michael here.
What's good?
We saw the mat. Do you want to show it again? Just so
Yeah,
we
I'll show my
have
map.
the oohs and ahs. Ooh, ah, ooh, sheesh. There we go. All right, we have AZ here. Like the whole, most of the crowd here, all the strong players here, including yourself, obviously. We have AZ locals popping off.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about this win?
I feel really good, bro. I was stressing. I lost round 3 yesterday to Smoker. I was stressed. I was like, yo, it's already over. And then we pulled through. We made it the rest of the rounds in through top 16. So I'm very happy right now. Very happy.
Yeah, and Smoker's definitely one of those decks that can just sneak a win.
Yeah.
And then your confidence is gone. You're like, is Smoker actually the best deck in the game? Right? Like you always
best deck? Yeah.
Yeah, is it? Like you always yeah, being able to keep it there and just not lose another game for the rest of the day. And the weekend either.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of spoiled it on chat a little bit. You almost didn't make it here, right? Like there's always an additional struggle to get there. You know, you have to make that decision. And I've made it before too, where like, all right, I kind of committed to this.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Is it a more expensive? Am I going to believe to get there? And you did, and it worked out. And I can only imagine that makes it only sweeter.
Yeah, it makes it so much better. Like, I had to get that last minute plane ticket, and I had to get a plane ticket last night to go back as well. That's like $600 right there, bro.
Yeah,
like, I'm a broke college student.
Nah, that's petty change. You made it back, no worries, right?
Yeah.
For sure. So let's go into the match itself. We did see probably one of the best grand finals I've seen in this card game, honestly. A lot of back and forth. You on your Trafalgar Law versus the Newgate one on Whitebeard, which hasn't been as common leading up to this event. What are your thoughts on that matchup, and did you kind of prepare for it, or was that kind of a surprise to see that across the table?
That was like the one matchup I was not prepared for. I probably played it like once or twice prior to this, and after playing it, I feel like it's potentially Law favored, but also like in those games, first game he didn't get boat. Second game was kind of scuffed. Third game was a lot better. I forgot what turn he got boat on the third game, but third game was definitely a lot better. And I feel like if you just keep chipping and you can get blockers up and stuff like that, or if you're a sacker like me, you keep double Atama Visting, then you're good.
You're really, really good when that keeps happening.
Just sack. That's
I mean, with so much variety of cards in Law, you always have like the potential for the out, right? And and you know, drawing in, being good at drawing the card is always the out, but. And I think that's why you had a little bit of trouble game 2 as well, right?
Game 2, yeah. And
let's hear it.
I also made game 2. Yeah, the hand was like, it was really bad. It was probably like the equivalent of like his game 1 with just like no both all time and stuff like that. It was really, really bad. I did make a couple mistakes. I was in my seat. I was shaking because I needed a pee. My hand was trash. And I was like, bro, like what am I? Yeah, I messed up on the force swing at the thing, and then I visted the wrong thing. Yeah, it'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. But we pulled through, so don't give me too much. Yeah, too much hate.
You definitely, and you know, you sometimes do just to take that breath. Luckily, you were in grand finals, so they're a little bit lenient on time. You're allowed to do that, right?
Yeah, thank God.
And get that refocus, and it definitely paid off.
Yeah.
So, what would you say? So, obviously, I maybe say the Smoker's the hardest match because of your loss. Did you play any other Smokers today, or yesterday? Or was that the only one?
I lost to Smoker, then I beat it twice. I don't know why I played so many Smoker. The Smoker game I lost was very, very close. I honestly probably could have won it. I just like made a mistake, and also like the hand was kind of equivalent to that game too.
Sure. Yeah. And that's the issue with sometimes like you just need to see one green high drop, right? Like a Trafalgar Law, either of them. I think you tech in the green Zoro sometimes to
the
fill
green
that
Zoro, to get off Nami just in case, like just because of hands like that.
Yeah, exactly. and I definitely think it pulled through. So, and then going through, I think we saw most of your matches, at least glimpses of them. But round 1 you played against Dofi, right?
Yeah.
Round 2 you played against
Whitebeard.
Whitebeard. Okay.
Whitebeard. It was Whitebeard.
Okay.
Strawbeard. To be
Strawbeard.
specific.
Yeah. And then you played against
Then it was
Kinemon, and then So
Whitebeard.
honestly, a lot of diversity in this top 16.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot be going into it. A lot of people thought it was only Newgate, and we did get 6, but I think it was an even split between 3 between the boat build and
Strawbeard.
Yeah,
Okay, so both. It's good to see more Boatbeard. That's going to be fun to see what the Arlington meta is like after seeing Boatbeard doing so good. So
yeah. So that's a month away. Same format, 100%.
Yeah.
And so that's something interesting there. And what would you say? Probably one of our last questions is for anyone interested in playing Trafalgar Law. What is your experience? What is your recommendation? And just thoughts on the deck in general.
I think if you're going to get into Law, especially if you haven't played it yet, just get a lot of reps in. Just get a lot of reps in against everything, because like it's kind of like easy to like, you can play with your hand, I guess, but you want to know what the ideal things you want to do are. You play every matchup like differently, straight up. Like the way I played against Ninebeard is probably a lot different from how y'all saw me play against Boatbeard or like against Kinemon and stuff like that. You just gotta know, like, play every matchup, that way you can really learn the deck. And another thing I will say is that if you pick up Law, please don't play Bonnie turn 1, bro. Please, bro. It's gonna get popped by something, bro. Unless you're going against like Dofi, something like that. But that's something I want to.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like maybe like a Momo you can play turn 1 if you're playing that build of it, but Bonnie gets the most value when you're able to play it, and you bounce it back with Trafalgar Law, because that's your draw engine, and the fact that you really do need to see your 5-drop. So even doing it 4 cards deeper to help find your Trafalgar Law makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's huge, absolutely huge. Yeah.
So cool. Well, any shout-outs before we wrap this one up?
All right, so shout-outs to, I'm first gonna give a shout-out. Oh, okay. I was gonna say all right. Let's do Arizona first. Shout out to Arizona.
Sure.
Shout out to Eggman and the rest of Arizona. You feel me? Shout out to them.
They are crew in the back. Yeah, they're here.
Yeah, they're right there. They're right there. Yeah. Shout out to Arizona. Shout out to Daniel, cause I'm like that alt-art Law leader. That's not mine, bro. It's like, yo, you can't be this broke. Take that.
No, he was in the chat. That's my leader, and he's like,
yeah, it's his leader.
Literally,
it's literally his leader. Yeah,
that is mine.
So shout out to him. Shout out to my channel. I have a channel called Cross AI.
Yeah, it is linked in the chat right now. Make sure to follow it.
Let's go. Yeah, shout out to the channel. Yeah, I'm a little lazy, but I'll get some more content up soon. But
yeah. You have one or two things to talk about, yeah.
And I think that's it. Shout out to Eggman and his website too, and I think that's it.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's definitely your list is going to be there eventually too. So and just the whole AZ crew is amazing, very welcoming, very intimidating.
Very intimidating.
They you guys have the whole Lake Olympus crew game has 6 invites already?
Yeah, we already have like 6 invites. We got like five Luffy's so far, maybe more.
Yeah.
But we have at least 5 Luffy's. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, you. I always it's really weird because I since I live there now too. There's just so many good people in Arizona. No one talks about it, but you guys have just on a lot of card games, specifically band-wise, people say like Florida's good, California's good, and Arizona's right next to California. But
we're going crazy.
It's
in
crazy.
Band, like we got even in Digi and like stuff.
Digi's great.
I think DBS too. Right?
DBS,
yeah, we have one of
Jared Lopez.
That's crazy.
I'm sure Battle Spirit Saga we're gonna get someone.
Yeah, Battle Spirits as well. Austin got first place. Austin Somers, he's from Arizona as well.
That's true. Yeah, so it's for me personally, it's really easy as a content creator living there. You guys are making it really easy for me.
Nice,
so well, cool. Well, thank you very much.
Yep,
do appreciate it. Congrats again on your win.
Thank you.
Make sure to follow the Cross YouTube channel there. Well deserved in my mind too.
Thank you.
And we're gonna take one more tiny break. We're gonna close it out, and we'll see you guys in just a minute. So we'll be there. Thank you. And I know where the BRB is. You live?
Yes. Wait, am I okay. Hey guys, just wanted to say bye real quick. We just finished out the other 2 interviews, and if anything, it was a really fun time. Top Cut ran a really good event. Everyone's clearing out, not really, but they're still playing.
There's one more side event. Yeah,
one more side event. And we're gonna go ahead and clean up all of this junk to run a stream.
You guys, it is very curated cameras. There's junk literally every other corner that you guys can't see.
Yeah, so. Don't look over there. But anything, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys haven't already, definitely subscribe to my channel, subscribe to his channel for any of the past VODs and things like that.
Yep.
And of course, just the support, because obviously We both work very hard.
Yep.
Hayden's been killing it for all the deck lists, which should be on his website along with his Facebook and YouTube channel, all the other stuff, right?
Yeah, within like
Soon.
15 hours.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning.
Very, very
Yep.
soon.
So, real quick though, for links, I know if you guys are here still, here are the important links for you. 1, VOD is saved here on the Twitch channel.
Correct.
2, it'll be re-uploaded to the Stage 0 YouTube, which you want to.
I got it.
You got it. Which will have it all nice, edited up. We'll probably get the finals out
Soon.
soon,
Probably later tonight.
probably later tonight. And then deck lists on my YouTube channel tomorrow,
Mhm.
and then on my website tomorrow, and then we travel back and we just like,
Do it all over again
are
somewhere else.
unconscious for a little
Probably.
bit.
Yeah.
We will be doing some other Bandai card games next week as well.
Yes.
We have Digimon and Dragon Ball Super coming up.
Yes. And speaking of that, there is a July event for Top Cut, and I believe in Wisconsin for Dragon Ball, and
Mhm.
one more later in this year. So definitely watch out for their Top Cut events website.
Yeah.
And if you really want to go to a good, well-run event, just go to one of those, man.
It's been super solid, and again,
Yeah.
we're incredibly appreciative of them getting us out here, being able to provide
Mhm.
this content for you guys. And
Yep.
again, it was, I don't know, not charity is the right word, but it was due to their kindness that this was able to happen in the first place.
Yes.
This was not a given in any right, and we
Wasn't
really
wasn't
appreciate the
expected.
opportunity. No,
As with any business,
No.
you don't want any unexpected expenses. So if anything, I appreciate it. Again, very thankful for being here. And while this is probably, man, I don't even know how many events I've done so far.
yeah, we've been
It's too many at
doing
this
too
point.
many. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy that this is going to be a good memory. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Anything else before we go?
Make sure to follow both of our top 2 players in the chat. The links
Yes.
for the YouTube's there. I would imagine. I think technically Will to Win's deck list is on there. So if you just want to snipe the deck list, it's right there. Michael will probably be re-uploading it soon. He's got to catch a
Yes.
flight in like 3 hours in Chicago,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
3 hours away.
Yes. So I
You don't have to be good at math to realize
Good luck with that
he's
one. man.
already gone.
Yeah. He's dipped, man. He's dipped.
Yeah.
He had a event to win. So
Yeah, yeah,
this is a good
Yeah.
excuse, right?
Mhm.
Just tell TSA
yeah.
exactly.
Just
like,
show
hey,
him the mat.
like,
Just
bro,
be good.
Come on, it's a
Yeah.
Luffy.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and fade away.
Thank you guys. Bye. It was
Bye.
all a dream.
Very
dream.
slowly. Bye, guys.
Can we stop?